Garciaparra. They're still wearing blue, but now it's Dodger blue, not Cubby blue. Both veterans hoping to play key roles in LA's drive to the playoffs. Cubs open a 3-game set against the first-place Dodgers. Derek Lee presented with the Heart and Hustle Award for the Cubs before the game. And there's Garciaparra making his first return to the north side since signing as a free agent with the Dodgers. He singles to left off Sean Marshall in the first inning, the second Dodger base runner of the night. Later in the first, LA already up by 1. Andre Ethier batting. Ground ball to second. Freddie Bynum is there. He can't get it out of his glove, then fires to first, but late. That's error number 1 on Bynum as the run scores. Next batter, Matt Kemp. He grounds the ball to short. Ronnie Cedeno to second for 1. But watch Bynum's throw. It's low, gets past Lee. 2 runs come in to score on the play. Dodgers lead 4-0. That's error number 2 of the inning. Top of the second, more bad defense by the Cubs. Derek Lowe pops one up, and Bynum's going to call off Cedeno on this one. He moves over to grab the ball, but it clanks off his glove and drops for another error. Bynum's third in just over an inning. Very next batter, Rafael Furcal. He makes the Cubs pay by hitting a deep fly ball to left center. This is way out. His 11th of the season makes it a 6-0 game. 5th inning, Cubs on the comeback trail, down 7-3. Matt Merton batting. He sends a high flare to right down the line. It's fair for a double. 2-run score. Cubs now within 7-5. To the 7th inning, same score. Aramis Ramirez pinch hitting with the bases loaded.
2-2 pitch. Base hit. Jones is in. Merton following. And we're tied. How about that? Cubs were down 7-0. They have come all the way back to tie it.
Quite a rally. Ramirez with a clutch hit ties up the game. Bottom 8th, Ryan Theriot on third. Derek Lee batting, just wants to get a fly ball to knock him in. He hits it to right. J.D. Drew is there. Theriot breaks for the plate. The throw is on line, but Theriot slides around the catcher to score. Cubs take the lead for the very first time. To the 9th, 1 on for Wilson Betemie. Ground ball to first. It eats Lee up. Gets by him for the second error of the inning. 6th of the game for the Cubs. Dodgers with runners at the corners. That brings up Russell Martin. Ground ball to short. Cesar Izturis starts the double play, but the relay by Theriot was low. Lee can't make the scoop. Kenny Lofton scores. We're going to extra innings. In the 11th, Juan Mateo comes into pinch run for Giovanni Soto. Izturis sends a ground ball up the middle. It gets through. Mateo having trouble rounding third. Kenny Lofton's throw is there, but Mateo steps around the tag. And what do you know? The Cubs win a bizarre game, 9-8 in 11 innings. Mateo avoids the tag, scores the winning run, ending a 4-hour marathon at the friendly confines. Let's not forget about the Cub bullpen coming through, going 7 1/3 innings, giving up only 1 unearned run. Gail Fisher has the postgame report.
To err is human, to forgive is divine. And all was forgiven when Cesar Izturis knocked in the game-winning run in the 11th inning.
Right there is try to get a hit, you know. Got me right away to 2 strike. So after 2 strikes, I said, you know, just protect the plate, and I was curveball right there. And, you know, I tried to go at the middle right there.
Redemption was in order after the Cubs made 6 errors. 3 by Freddie Bynum, and then Derek Lee made 1 in the 9th and failed to pick up a game-ending double play ball.
Hopefully they gave me the error on it because he made a good turn. I should have caught it. I cost us an hour at the park tonight. We played bad defense tonight. You know, I don't understand. I had the slowest ground ball ever, and I missed it. But we got the win, so, you know, it makes it look okay.
It only gets in your head if you let it in your head. But, you know, if you just stay tough, you know, mentally tough, you know, and go out there and do the job that you know how to do, everything will be okay.
Yeah, that was the wildest game I've ever seen. Down 7-0, we came back, and, you know, we made a bunch of errors, a week's worth of errors. And they were just errors in the air. I mean, when you see D. Lee and his tourists, you won't see them make a error in the same inning probably ever.
The Cubs had no choice but to pinch run Juan Mateo in the 11th, but the slow-footed pitcher came through.
I don't ever want to see him again on the bases. That's the slowest I've ever seen a human being run.
Hill asked Hill, was he faster than Soto? He said no.
The last time the Cubs made 6 errors in a game was 1982, a game in which they also won. It was also a game in which Hall of Fame second baseman Ryne Sandberg made 3 errors alone. A piece of trivia that may be comforting to Freddie Bynum. With the Cubs at Wrigley Field, Gail Fisher, Comcast Sportsnet.
All right, Gail, thanks a lot. It should be a very interesting week at Hallis Hall as the Bears get ready for another division battle, this time against Detroit. The Lions did not score a touchdown in losing their opener to Seattle 9-6, and receiver Roy Williams took out his frustrations by guaranteeing a victory at Soldier Field. But Chuck Garfien tells us the Bears won't get drawn into a war of words.
The opponent has spoken. Lions wide receiver Roy Williams with bulletin board material you can put on a blimp, saying about the Bears game on Sunday.
We'll win this game. We will win this game. Y'all can take that as a guarantee or whatnot, but we will win this game.
You have no choice but to take it personal. You know, a guy going out guaranteeing to win. You know, it's tough to say it in the National Football League as it is itself, but, you know, he went out on a limb and said it. They just got to, you know, come down and do it now. It's in Chicago. So we're coming off the big win against the Packers. So I mean, we're looking forward to it.
I mean, he's probably upset with his performance, and he may be upset with that, and he may be upset that they didn't win the game. So you know, maybe he's going out on a limb saying that they're definitely going to win this one, and he's got to be confident.
And after scoring a whopping 6 points in that loss to Seattle, Williams said this about the Lions offense.
When we play the way we're supposed to play, like our defense played the way they played Sunday, and we play the way we're supposed to play, like you're saying, I don't think there's no team in this league that can beat us. Offensively, we beat ourselves. No defense can stop us, in my opinion.
As for Tommy Harris's reaction,
Roy Williams, I know you've heard the comment. He said he guaranteed that the Lions would beat you guys this week. What are your thoughts about that when Roy says that?
absolute silence.
The defense has been, one of the best defenses in the league itself. So, just with that fuel added to the fire, they're going to be more amped up about it.
You think the defense is going to take it personally when Roy Williams pretty much calls them out like that?
I think so, but our defense is solid. So I think they'll just get focused this week. Go out and just put a little more intensity in practice and go out there and see what happens Sunday.
With 16 games on the schedule, you will take any added edge that you can get. And thanks to Roy Williams, the Bears sure have some. We can guarantee you that.
Does this add motivation? Sure, I think it does. In some ways it adds some motivation, but I think we're already spirited and ready to play.
Does this sound like a roar or a whimper?
I'm not going to go there. I'm going to let, the play on the field decide that.
With the Bears, Chuck Garfien, Comcast Sportsnet.
Well, Chuck tried, but the Bears wouldn't bite. A very solid start for the Bears' passing game against the Packers. Muhsin Muhammad was Rex Grossman's favorite target in Green Bay, but Rex also found his tight end, Desmond Clark, 5 times. And Bernard Berrien's speed will give defensive coordinators something to worry about every week. Make sure to join us every Wednesday and Thursday during the football season for Bears Blitz. We'll bring you Lovie Smith's news conference, plus interviews with the key players. Bears Blitz coming up later today at 4:30. And still to come on this show, Charlie Weiss weighs in on Notre Dame's matchup against 11th-ranked Michigan. We'll have that preview next. And Garrett Wolfe is taking the nation by storm. We'll tell you how the Huskies' top running back stacks up against the country's best. That's all next here on Comcast Sportsnet.